Hey guys! Okay, so I'm very excited because today I have my first day of school and I got a couple of books and I'm going to be showing you how to cover a book today. This is my AP Psychology book, which I received today, and it's really heavy and it's really... But all of the only materials I used were like the basic stuff, a couple markers, a pair of scissors, tape, and then you'll need a paper bag, which you can get at almost any grocery store nowadays. Like, you might have to ask for it depending on your grocery store. I know at my grocery store we have to ask for paper bags, but every time we get like bread or something, we use paper bags, so if you want to try that out, you can. So I'm just going to take a couple minutes and show you guys how to do this, and I will see you guys after the how-to video thing with Jigger. See you later. And I'm going to apologize right now for I am the most awkwardest person probably ever, and the way I set this up was really weird, and I'm sorry if you can't see anything, but I'm socially awkward and I'm still trying to figure this whole thing out, so yeah. I'm going to apologize right now if it's not the best quality and it's not the best, you know, kind of thing, but I tried my hardest. Alright, see you guys after the how-to portion of the video. Alright. Yeah!
Okay, so the basic things that you're going to need for this is obviously the paper bag that you can get from your local grocery store. I got mine at my local grocery store. I actually had to ask for it. I'm not sure if you have to ask for yours or not. You also need a pair of scissors. I'm using a knife personally because that's how I've seen my mom do it throughout the years. You also need markers, some tape, and then a book that you would wish to cover. Now, the first thing you're going to do is you know how you have those two creases? You want to go to the bottom crease and you want to cut all the way down, and your immediate, like I didn't finish cutting all the way down, and then your immediate goal is to cut out the entire bottom square. Be careful because there's a part at the bottom where you could potentially cut it wrong. It's on the bottom right part of the square where if you don't get it into a certain little crease, then it's not going to work correctly and it will come out all weird. You'll be missing a chunk and it'll just be really bad. So just be sure to be really careful and to be sure to get that specific part. Okay, now once you have the square out, oh, my beautiful little square that I cut out, or I guess it's a rectangle, oh well. Alright, next thing you're going to do, you're going to open it up, and then you are going to cut out the regular, plain, rectangle, the really big one, cut on the crease that I am portraying here with my knife in a really creepy fashion that I almost cut my finger off. That is just glorious. Make sure you cut that off as well. Okay, and then once that is gone, you are done with the knife and or pair of scissors. So I'm going to put those aside before I kill myself. The next thing you want to do is you want to open it so that the label of the bag is facing you. And then you're going to fold on that bottom crease. And then you're going to grab, well, I'm using my fingernail to push it down all the way. And then you're going to grab your book, and then you're going to line up the bottom of the book with the new bottom of the bag that you just made. You want it to be nice and lined up, and then what you're going to do is you're going to take the top of the bag, and then you're going to fold it along the crease of the top of the book so you can make a little crease where you're going to fold the whole entire bag. Remove your book and then fold down at that crease. Again, I'm going to use my fingernail to get it down all the way because I'm very particular about these kinds of things for some unknown reason. And then you're going to take your book and you're going to put it back in the middle so it should be fully lined and fully perfect in on your bag. And then you're going to take the crease from the side, and then you're going to slide your book in through the two folds that we made from folding it on the top and bottom, just like you would with a cloth book cover thing. And you're going to repeat the same process on the other side.
Breathing in snowflakes, burnt lungs, sour taste. Lights gone.
Now, because I'm a genius, I guess my book was I think it was because my book was too big. It was a different size than it normally is. It's not the same on each side, and the back is actually smaller. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to release some of the paper part, I guess, on the front side of my cover, and then I'm going to take it to the back, and then I'm going to see if I can try to feed a little bit more through there so it doesn't come out so easily. I think I had to do this a couple of times before I got it right, but normally, if it's a normal size book and not an obnoxious AP book, it should fit the creases just fine.
It's too cold outside for angels to fly.
Okay, and once you're done with that, make sure you're looking at the front of the, well, I guess right now it doesn't really matter if you're looking at the front or not. Next thing you're going to do is grab your tape, and what you're going to do is basically, there are going to be some on the edges of where your folds are from where you tuck them into the sides of your book. They're going to be kind of sticking out. You want to kind of push those in and then use any kind of tape. I use Scotch tape. I know duct tape works really well. And then tape those down so that your book stays even more in the cover. And so the cover won't slip off as easily, I guess is what I was trying to say. Sorry, I'm really socially awkward.
Been this way since 18, but lately her face seems slowly sinking, wasting, crumbling like pastries, and they scream the worst things in life come free to us, 'cause we're just under the upper hand. I'm going mad for a couple grams, but she don't wanna go outside tonight, and in a pipe she flies to the motherland, sells love to another man. It's too cold outside.
Okay, and then once you're done with all the taping, find the front cover of your book, which, me being awkward, yes, it is obviously the front cover of my book. You're going to close your book up, and then you're just going to write down the subject and decorate it and make it look all pretty full. I'm going to use my felt tip pens that I bought for school this year, which I'm very excited about. I love them. Granted, I didn't use all the colors and actually had to pull out a highlighter later because I'm just really awkward when it comes to everything. But all you're really going to do is just kind of decorate it however you like, and yeah, that is pretty much it.
Slowly sinking, wasting, crumbling like pastries. They scream the worst things in life come free to us, and we're all under the upper hand. Go mad for a couple grams, and we don't wanna go outside tonight. In the pipe, fly to the motherland, or sell love to another man. It's too cold outside for angels to fly. Angels to fly. Fly, fly. For angels to fly, to fly, to fly. Angels to die.
So I hope you guys really enjoyed that. I guess not really a do-it-yourself, just a kind of how-to video for how to cover a book. I don't know. I just had my first day of school today, and I got I got one textbook, and then I got a weird, almost workbook thing, because in the class that I have, we don't have textbooks in there, because half the class, like the first semester, is English composition. Then we just have a little workbook to help us with that, and then our second semester is British literature. We get this really thick, blue, awesome book that I'm so excited to get with all of this literature from, like, the past. It's like British lit, and I'm so excited for it. So, and it's a college level class, so I won't have to take the first thing of, the first something, I don't know, the first thing when I'm a freshman in college. So it'll definitely help me out a lot, which I'm very excited about. And the book you just saw me cover was for my AP psychology class, which we got today, which I'm very, very excited about as well. And I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was easy to follow. This is honestly just to see if I am capable of doing any of this. I think it went by pretty well. Sadly, my setup wasn't like the coolest, awesomest. I kind of set this up in a really redneck way. I'm not gonna lie. But I hope you guys had a good first day of school. If you haven't gone yet, or if you have gone, I do plan, just so you are aware, on having videos up every Thursday, starting today, August 22nd, or Thursday. Whether it's something school related or not, I just decided today, since I just had my first day of school, to show you guys how to cover a book. I don't know. So I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to comment, favorite, and subscribe, and I will see you until the next adventure. I'll see you on the flip side. Bye, guys.